No. I couldn't. Yeah, I gotta go, dude. I'm filming the show. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Hi, and welcome back. I'm Alec McChesney, the Standard Sports Editor. Now, I have a lot to talk about today. A little bit of basketball, as the preseason is going to come up really quickly now, especially with this upcoming game against Kansas State. A little bit of women's basketball. Those Lady Bears, Liza Freund, big expectations this year. But the most important thing, obviously, right now is the Missouri State football team. On Saturday, they headed up to Western Illinois to take the 14th ranked Leathernecks on. And for the first 55 minutes of the game, they played admirably, they played hard, and they played the best football game they've played all year. Malik Earl, the senior wide receiver, dominated. A couple of games in a row, he had played okay, but he was not to his potential. On this night, he has 14 catches, setting the single game record for Missouri State. Peyton Hueslig, after about a couple of really bad games, and I even called him out with a little bit of QB controversy in the last edition of the Standard, played really well, only threw one interception, and the Bears are trailing 35-30 with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the game, and they come out an hour and 39 minutes later after a rain delay. I have a column coming out in today's paper that you can read the details of that sequence of events. You know, you have the 99-minute weather delay. You come out, you have the ball down by 5 points, and in that 5 minutes and 53 seconds, you end up losing 49-30. It's a reality check time for the Bears because South Dakota State comes to town this week, and realistically, South Dakota State was ranked 6th going into last week before they lost, and now I believe they're 13th or 14th. It's going to be another tough game, and if the Bears cannot continue to play a game for 60 minutes, they're going to drop another one. And then you're sitting at 1-6, then you're sitting at 1-7. Here it goes again. At some point, the Bears need to play a full game and come up with the upset. Now, let's shift to what many of you guys want to talk about. And that's what I was just talking about on the phone. The Missouri State basketball team. This upcoming weekend, the Bears are traveling to Manhattan, Kansas to take on Kansas State as a part of a charity game to help the fundraise for Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, and anybody who was affected by the hurricanes. It's a great opportunity for Missouri State to help give back to the community, but also to test themselves against a really quality Big 12 opponent. Missouri State fans have been begging for this for years. Now, I know it won't count. It probably isn't going to help the RPI. I get that. It's not going to help the strength of schedule. And Alize Johnson might only play 10, 12 minutes in this game. But it's really good for the Bears to have an opportunity to go against them 2-3 weeks before the first game against Western Kentucky. So I'm really excited about that. This Thursday, the Bears Media Day for both the Lady Bears and the men's basketball team is going to come up. I'm really excited to talk to Alize and to a couple of the big players, Obadiah Church, Ryan Krecklow, on their expectations for this year, because as you'll see in the paper today, Obadiah Church said a couple weeks ago, it's about time that the Bears are favored like this. It's about time, and it's time for them to make things happen. A little bit like the football team, different situations, whereas the football team needs to play a full 60-minute game and pull off a victory. It's their time to do that. It's the Missouri State men's basketball team time to take over the Missouri Valley Conference. Without Wichita State, Illinois State losing a lot of guys, it's their time to take over. As for the Lady Bears, they have 4 seniors who realistically could lead the Bears to another conference championship. Liza Freund will lead the team this year. Last year, she averaged a little over 16 points a game, and she was excellent. I expect the same from her this year, and I expect her to win the Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year award. If she does that and the Bears become more well-rounded, they have a legitimate chance to dominate the Valley. For the first time in a long time, Missouri State could have 2 basketball teams in the top 2 of the Missouri Valley. Well, that's all for me. I'm Alec McChesney. I got to take this. Yeah. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.